From being one of the brightest stars of K-pop to leaving the K-pop industry behind, these are idols we'll most likely never see on stage again. One of the idols who's probably never going back to performing is Gina. Her successful career of 6 years was cut short in 2016 when she found herself in a scandal that would change her life forever. The singer was accused of offering explicit favors to an anonymous businessman. In return, the businessman allegedly paid her around $28,000. Understandably, Gina denied the horrible accusations and shared she was under the impression she was meeting the businessman for a date. As a result of the accusations, she was charged with offering indecent favors and had to pay a fine worth around $1,600. The scandal halted all of her entertainment activities and she disappeared from the public eye completely. Since then, Gina has been leading a quiet life and it's hard to say if she's ever going to go back to performing again. From time to time, she posts small updates on her Instagram to let her fans know she's alive and well, but so far it looks like she's not planning on returning. The idol we'll truly never see on stage again is Chris Wu. Even though there are individuals who would love to see him back in the industry again, it's just not possible with his current situation. Back in November of 2022, the former EXO member was sentenced to 13 years in prison after he faced serious accusations first raised by an influencer Du Meiju. Chris was then convicted of the allegations and was charged with 11 years for violation and harassment and a consecutive 22 months for group lewdness. After he completes his sentence, the ex-idol is going to be deported from China, possibly to Canada since he's considered a legal Canadian citizen. On top of his prison sentence, Chris was also fined around $64 million for tax evasion. Because of the crimes he's committed, there's simply no space for him in the entertainment industry, be it in South Korea or in China. While the group Gia never got the success they truly deserved, they still made a name for themselves as a second-generation group. Unfortunately, their career has been quite troublesome since the start. The group debuted in 2010 and only lasted 5 years when they put out their last release as a group. For 2 years, the group didn't participate in any activities, but in 2017, they firmly denied any disbandment rumors, comforting their fans that the group would come back together once the time was right. Unfortunately for their fans, it's been 7 years since the disbandment rumors arose, and the future of the group is unknown. Some members decided to choose a different career path as well. Taehan once opened up about his financial struggles and his time working at a construction site as a way to try and pay his bills. MC Won became one of the most successful idol-turned-actors in the industry, mainly due to his role in the K-drama Strangers from Hell. The only member who remained in the K-pop industry is Kwang Hee, who is often seen in shows like Weekly Idol or Domestic Gift Factory, where he's welcomed groups like ENHYPEN or 17. Fans of the group are still hopeful they'll one day see the group perform together, but it's highly unlikely due to the different lives the members have right now. It's been a year since Mamaland officially announced their disbandment, and while fans still mourn the group's time in the industry, they hope that some of the members will appear on stage once again in the future, but it's probably going to be without the 3 former members who decided to leave the group before the disbandment: Taeha, Yeonwoo, and Daisy. Taeha left back in November of 2019 after being a part of the group for almost 2 years. She established her own YouTube channel in 2020 and she regularly uploaded covers. The last time she updated her YouTube channel was 2 years ago, but she's frequently active on her Instagram where she shares snippets of her life with her fans. Yeonwoo is the only member out of this trio who decided to stay in the entertainment industry. When she left the group at the same time as Taeha, she stated that she wanted to focus on her career as an actress under the same agency, MLD Entertainment. Not much came from that agreement, so Yeonwoo moved to 9ATO Entertainment. So far, Yeonwoo appeared in shows like Alice, Live On, or Cheat on Me If You Can, and overall seems to be doing really well. Much like Taeha, Daisy seems to be living a different life at the moment. Her departure from the group was everything but smooth. During one of the live streams she held on her TikTok account, she claimed that she actually didn't leave the group but was rather fired. Daisy also shared that she hasn't spoken with any of the Momoland members since 2019, but that she's moved on from the situation. During her hiatus, she also took the college entrance exam, but her current whereabouts or future plans remain unknown. 2022 still feels like a cursed year for both idols and fans since so many idols decided to leave their respective groups both voluntarily and as a result of scandals and allegations. One of the most memorable ones was Raven's departure from the group WANA's. In October of 2022, Raven's alleged ex-girlfriend accused the former member of gaslighting and cheating. The alleged ex-girlfriend claimed that Raven cheated on her multiple times and gaslit her into staying with him and spending her money on him. The user also included proof of her claims, including voice memos and footage from her security camera that showed Raven coming to her place. After the group's agency, RBW, announced they would be investigating the claims, Raven decided to withdraw from the group, and he hasn't been active as an idol since then. It's hard to say if he's ever going to perform again because, by the looks of it, Raven's decided to focus on producing and composing instead. In 2023, Raven even appeared as a songwriter for the song Down Juicy Juicy, which is a part of the OST for the drama See You in My 19th Life. The former idol also sporadically updates his Instagram account with song snippets but hasn't made any hints about returning to the stage anytime soon. FX are to this day credited as one of the most artistic and successful girl groups of their generation, so it's no surprise their fans keep wondering if the girls will stand on stage together again one day. It might be difficult or straight up impossible due to the members' different careers. For example, Crystal is now known more as an actress rather than a K-pop idol, and she has been thriving in the acting industry incredibly well. Amber is currently on her solo tour, and Victoria is focusing on her activities in China. But it's been 9 years since FX performed together, and while Crystal herself didn't completely disregard the possibility of the girls performing together, it seems highly unlikely. Since all of them are doing something completely different, it might be very difficult for them to find time for their group activities. Crystal shared that she thought about debuting as a solo singer many times before, but there's never been the right time for it, be it because of her busy schedule or not having a song that would truly suit her. Still, she remains hopeful about a possible reunion, and she would like to experience the thrill and energy of standing on stage again. AOA's history in the K-pop industry has been a little messy, which is why the chances of the girls performing together again are quite low. The public scandal between Mina and Jimin led to Jimin retiring from the entertainment industry for quite some time. It's believed that Mina hasn't signed with any company since the scandal, and at one point it was reported that she's been working as a manager of a skincare store. Yuna decided to leave the group and their agency FNC Entertainment in 2021 and decided to pursue a completely different career as a yoga instructor. Choa was the first member to leave AOA in 2017, citing issues with her mental health as the reason why she truly departed from the group. Her departure was surrounded by rumors that she left the group to get married to a certain company representative, but Choa firmly denied them and shared that their relationship was barely a fling. Choa released her last single in April of 2022, and her current whereabouts are unknown. Overall, the only member who seems to be active in the K-pop industry is Jimin, although her popularity and success have been tainted by her past scandal. Kim Garam's departure from Le Sserafim was one of the most shocking news in 2022. Within the same day the group's official member lineup was announced, Garam became the center of some terrible accusations. The former Le Sserafim member was accused of being a terrible student during her middle school days. She allegedly took part in underage drinking and smoking and was even forced to transfer schools because of her behavior. One of the accusers, claiming to be Garam's former classmate, even shared school documents indicating that Garam went through disciplinary action because of her actions. Despite the severe claims made against Garam, she was able to debut with Le Sserafim but didn't stay with the group for long. Despite HYBE putting out statements in which they shared detailed disputations of the accusations, Garam's contract with the company was terminated in July 2022. In August of 2022, Garam shared an apology through her friend's Instagram account where she debunked the allegations one last time before she went completely off the grid. Her current whereabouts are not known to the public, but we do know that she successfully graduated from SOPA in May of 2023 and that she was accepted into the prestigious acting department of Dongguk University. Because of her short and turbulent time in the K-pop industry, it's difficult to say if we'll see Garam on the stage again or if she's going to stick to appearing on screens instead.